My second video, I think I'm going to briefly define and describe what a microcosm is, and some examples of microcosms and what they're used for. This book, titled Ecological Microcosms, is kind of the book on ecological microcosms. If you were to choose, what's the most prominent and important and you know the most important is, it's like the Bible of this hobby and ecological microcosms in general. It's written by these two guys. They are very prominent scientists in the field of microcosms, and they have contributed greatly to the science behind ecological microcosms. Now, there we go. This book defines ecological microcosms as small ecosystems held in containers, starting originally as a way to bring the beauty and complexity of nature into schoolrooms and living rooms the world over. These small worlds have become a major research tool. They are used for studying the way ecosystems work and for the very practical purpose of determining what happens to toxic substances in ecosystems. Excuse my fingernails. I was working with soil on one of my ecological systems today. It was kind of messy. So yeah, there are two main types of microcosms. There are open and closed, and then they can take on many forms as well. You can have an open aquatic microcosm. You can have a closed aquatic microcosm. You can have a closed aquatic freshwater microcosm. They can be very big and broad. You can have a desert microcosm, or you can have a very specific microcosm, like a microcosm that is emulating the environment of life under a fallen tree in the woods, which is going to have a slightly different kind of ecosystem than if than not under the tree, I guess. This right here that you're looking at is my freshwater microcosm from a lake. It has lake water and lake soil and a few of the lake plants. Although it is not 100% from the lake. I do have some plants I got at the pet store because I wanted it to be heavily planted. The cool thing about this is, there's a lot of cool things about this, and I'm going to actually make a separate video about this microcosm right here, so that I don't waste time in this video, because it's kind of beyond the scope of what I wanted to do here. So that is what a microcosm is. It's a general term. You can have you can get more specific with it, and if you're not a scientist, I've heard they use different words for this. They use ecosphere, which is kind of a brand name. They use they call them biojars, life jars, geraniums. They call them by many different names, but basically they are all emulating an ecosystem, and microcosm is just the scientific, more general word to describe those things. So yeah, more videos coming soon, and I look forward to having you guys watch them and commenting. Thank you.